Question number 184, Shri Madhav Neni Raghunandan Rao.
Question number 184, sir.
माननीय मंत्री महोदय,
सर उत्तर सभा पर
सामान कंप्यूटर जाता है.
Honorable Speaker, sir, I raised to address two crucial aspects
सॉफ्टवेयर जाता है.
that will propel India's renewable energy journey forward. Firstly, I would like to shed light on the incentives and concessions provided by the Union government for setting up of solar power and other renewable energy projects on government lands, more particularly in Telangana. The Union government has implemented various initiatives to encourage the growth of renewable energy in the country. One such initiative is the provision of incentives and concessions for setting up of renewable energy projects on the government lands. The country has set an ambitious target of 450 gigawatts of renewable energy power by 2030. Now my question to the Honourable Minister is, the details of the incentives and concessions provided by the Union government for setting up of solar power
Honorable
and other
member,
renewable energy projects on government lands in Telangana.
आपका प्रश्न क्या है?
Sir, the details of the incentives and concessions provided by the Union government for setting up of solar power and other renewable energy projects on government lands, more particularly in Telangana.
Okay.
Sir, we are providing fund for the solar parks. That is not on the specifically on the government land, but for the solar park, PM Kusum. PM Kusum is for the farmers, where they will get subsidy. In some of the cases 30%, in some of the states where the special category say it's 50%, they will get subsidy. And in PM Surya Ghar, for 3 kilowatt, they will get 78,000. And the PM Kusum, there are 3 components, and in the various components, there are different types of the subsidies. So overall, it is not on the government land. For the overall the development of the renewable energy in the country, after Prime Minister Shri Modi took over, in the entire country, the solar power which was generated in 2014, it was 2.83 gigawatt before Shri Modi could come. And in last 10 years, I am very happy to announce that in this house, yesterday I announced in the other house also, from 2.83 gigawatt in 2014, today we have reached 100 gigawatt of solar power in the country. And overall, 75 gigawatt energy was generated in 2014 from the non-fossil fuel. Today we are generating 222 gigawatt. This is what we have done, and modules, cells, wafers, ingots, all such, even polysilicon, we are trying to make it manufacture it domestically. But as far as particularly state of Telangana is concerned, I can only say some of these schemes are demand driven. If Telangana government, if whatever the already sanctioned we have given to them, if they work on that, always Government of India is ready to support, irrespective of the party which is ruling there. But of some of the state government, in spite of our repeated reminders, including Telangana, they are not working and they are not making use of the Government of India schemes.
Honorable Speaker, sir, are there any other benefits such as low interest loans or grants available to support the growth of renewable energy in Telangana? And also, I request the Honorable Minister to provide detailed information about the subsidies, tax breaks and other benefits offered to encourage investment in the renewable energy sector. I believe that these details will help the investors make informed decisions and support the country's renewable energy goals. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir.
Sir, as I have told, PM Kusum, as far as Telangana is concerned, it is a progress-driven scheme, and even the PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana, that's also, it is a demand-driven scheme. We are continuously receiving demand from the state based on their implementation. during September 2023, based on the request of Telangana, the state implementing agency was changed. For that also we accepted. In October 2024, we requested all state implementing agencies, including TGREDCO, to implement the scheme and sign the pending PPAs on 31st December 2024. Now, so far, no PPAs have been signed by the Telangana government. And under component A, Telangana was allocated 500 megawatt in January 21. No progress was shown, either this government or the government which was before there to this government. And 4,000 megawatt was sanctioned to the TGRDOC in June 2024. Since there was no progress, 3,000 megawatt was cancelled after 6 months, because absolutely कोई भी कुछ भी नहीं हुआ था. And EOI was issued in January. No information on bids on LOAs. In February 2025, Telangana requested for the use of the government land and the inclusion of self-help groups under the component A in PM Kusum. PM Kusum is for the PM Kusum means PM Kisan Urja Suraksha Evan Uttan Maha Abhiyan, means PM Kisan Urja Suraksha means he should always get electricity. In the majority of the states, we all know that as a member of parliament, because we deal with the people, we meet the people. In the majority of the states, रात में बिजली सप्लाई होता है for the irrigation purpose to the farmers. इसलिए प्रधानमंत्री जी, इन लोगों को दिन में बिजली मिलना चाहिए, ये सोच के हमने पीएम किसान शुरू किया. और पीएम किसान के साथ इसमें फार्मर्स का, किसान का उत्थान भी है. इसीलिए ये पीएम कुसुम का प्रोजेक्ट जो होता है वो फार्मर्स के लैंड, किसान के लैंड पर ही करना है. Keeping that in mind, we have advised Telangana not to use government land for the PM Kusum. That if they adhere to the guideline and if they do the progress, if they sign the PPAs, then government and India is ready to support, because the Prime Minister has given me the target that by 2030 we should, sir, बहुत important है sir, by 2030 we should achieve 500 gigawatt. Today I would like to announce, let all the members hear this. Today let me announce that India is the third largest producer of the renewable energy in the entire world. Sir, we are marching fast. So irrespective of the party which is ruling in the respective states, we want to support that. Only thing is, they have to perform, PPA should be there, and PPA should be signed. All such things are done. Government of India is always ready to support. But so far as Telangana, specifically you are asking, progress is very low. I request all the members from this side and that side of the Telangana to pursue the Telangana government to kindly do the progress.
Sri M. Raghunandan Rao. M. Raghunandan Rao. आपका हो गया 2.
हो गए सर.
M. Raghunandan Rao.